Okay, so our code is ready. So I just restart ArcMap. I didn't save it. Didn't save anything. So now we're back to exercise 6. And for our result, we got geodatabase already. But if we run it because we already have it, and then it might not like it. So let me delete it, and I'm going to load the code, geodatabase, click OK, and then just run it. Alright, it's running. Maybe not. Alright, perfect. Okay, so it gave us, just refresh again, there. So even though I have error messages, because I run it many times, let's look at our code first, so that we can see the code executing current elapsed time, error failed to parameter data does not exist or not supported. Let's see. Let's say, okay, check station is right here. We don't have to add anything. Alright, but it's okay. So we will put everything back. So let's back to our argument that not list fields yet. It's right here. So we import ArcPy, and from ArcPy import environment, and environment overwrite, we make it true. And then environment workspace, we put the path name, and ArcPy create ArcPy, then we create geodatabase underscore management, and then we have that, and we want the geodatabase and name it New Mexico geodatabase, and then we'll put the list, and then we have geodatabase, and then we have function list, and ArcPy equals list feature classes. And for FC in function list, we have function describe and ArcPy describe function and ArcPy copy everything, and we put the path name and function describe base name, and then we run it. So some scripts use a statement such as rstrip, or we will put .shapefile to remove the file extension, but this can inadvertently remove additional letters from the name using the base name properly is therefore recommended. So, alright, and then we do have our geodatabase, and then everything is added here and there. Back to ArcWin, and we're going to create another one. So I already have it here, list fields, ArcPy, and now I can just load list fields and open it, and then it just run it for me. And then what do we have is we import ArcPy, and then from ArcPy import environment, the override output is true. We have environment workspace and put our path name. Field list, we have ArcPy list fields, and cd.shapefile for field in field list. We will have a print field name and put a space and then field type. So we save and run the script. The list fields function returns a list of fields objects. The name property of these objects used to print the name of the fields. And the results show here. We do have objects ID, shapefile, geometry, and then we do have a cities, double, and then feature string, name string, pop range string, pop 2000 integer, FIPS 55 string, county string, fips string, state string, state fips string, and display small integer. Now, we don't need to save anything here, but we might have some messages that tell us some file already exists. So that the simple typo, yeah, you saw already. I used to have some typos and properly encounter some unexpected errors. Yeah, we had to fix it. A simple typo can cause a script not to run properly, and even when all typos are fixed, we might continue into some other errors for sure. This happens quite often, so that when we run a script, when modify it and trying to running it again, the script then tries to overwrite existing files that result from the earlier execution of the script, and the script fails. To overcome this types errors, we can just add the following line, which is I will type it here: environment overwrite output equals true. Oh, it's not this true. There. And now this line of code makes it possible for the script to overwrite existing files, even with this statement. However, error messages of this type may continue. So if you are running a standalone script from Python Wing and are also using ArcMap or ArcCatalog to examine the results, ArcGIS for desktop may have placed a shared lock on the data, preventing it from being overwritten. This is common error when working with the geodatabase in particular. Yeah, that's how you saw the messages here. To overcome error messages related to a shared lock on the data, close to ArcGIS for desktop application and run the script again. When the script is finished running, we can see we can just open ArcMap or ArcCatalog results. So now we're going to continue with manipulate lists. So lists are widely used in batch processing. So lists can be manipulated in a number of different ways. We start ArcMap and we open Python window and we're going to run the following code. I'm just going to type in because there was no need to type it in Python Wing. So I'll have a arcpy environment or workspace equals, hopefully my perfect, and I don't need results. It will be exercise 6, and function list. Function list is arcpy dot list features. List feature classes, perfect. And then I have a print function list. And then we see, once we run the code, a list of feature classes in the list as follows. We have Amtrak station, and then we have cities, and we have counties, and we have a New Mexico. Cancel. We have counties, and we have a New Mexico, and we have railroads. Click OK. Alphabetically. Any list in Python can be manipulated using the built-in Python functions and methods. So Python lists are indented starting with the number 0. This makes it possible to obtain specific elements in the list or to use slicing functions to create smaller lists that contain just the desired elements. So we will use indexing next. And then, of course, for the 0 one, we will get function list, and we will do 0. Of course, it's the Amtrak station, And function list for 3, we will have Mexico, New Mexico. And if function list -1 is the railroad, and function list 1, 2, 3, not this square brackets, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, we will have city and county. All right, so now if function list 2, from 2, we will have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So function list 2, not this one. There. And we will have to do, if we put a list, we can run our own list. So let's see. Cities, we have Alameda, and we have Brazos, Shimayo, I don't know the name, Dulles, and if we have the length for cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have a 4, so our result is 4. And the delete statement removes one or more elements from the list because this code does not automatically return the list. A print statement is used to view the current list. So we will have, we're going to delete cities 2. So which one is 2? 0, 1, 2. We don't have the Shimayo. So, and then we're going to print cities, and we don't have Shimayo anymore. And then we can sort. That's how we did for the first challenge question. We sorted. And cities, we sort, and we can reverse equals true. Then we will print cities that we will have alphabetically we reverse. And now if we do cities sort, put it back. Let's do it again. Cities dot sort, and then we will print cities, and they should be back again. All right. So determine list membership is accomplished using the in operator. So now we will say, oopsie, I don't want this. That's fine. Okay, Zuni in cities is false because Zuni is not here. So append we did before. The append method can be used to add a new element to the end of the list. And the insert method makes it possible to add a new element at a given location, which we will try right now. So now if we have cities append, and we put Zuni at the end, and we will print cities, then we will have Zuni at the end. So now, and if we say cities insert 0, and we put another city in front, Espanola, and then we will have print cities there. And then if we say cities insert, and I will say 1, and I put Beijing, and print cities. There. So